In this video, I am making tapered cylinders. They are the form that many of my pieces are built from. I apply texture to the surface of the clay slabs using textured rolling pins, wooden stamps, or clay stamps that have been bisque fired. Before rolling or stamping, I dust the surface of the clay with cornstarch to prevent the clay from sticking. After applying texture, I cut the slab to the appropriate size and shape using a template made from cardstock. A 45-degree bevel on each end where the clay will come together. One bevel is cut inward or undercut, and keeping my tool at the same angle, the other end is cut outward. Usually, when I'm working in the studio, I have several slabs prepared and ready to assemble. It's a lot easier to form the cylinders after the slabs have gotten a little firmer. Clay that is too soft has a tendency to slump under its own weight. When I'm working with textured clay, I leave an exposed seam rather than blending it so that I don't distort the design. I like to clean the edges of the exposed portion to avoid any rough edges. Next, I score and slip the beveled edges and form the cylinder. After attaching the seam ends together, I smooth the inside so you don't see the seam. I place the cylinder on a rounded form to firm up while I prepare the bottom portion of the piece. I form the bottom using molds I have made from clay. I have created a groove that I fill with clay to form the foot. Next, I remove any excess clay and add the portion that forms the bottom. I score and slip the surface of the slab and the clay ring in my mold before attaching them together. The space inside the foot is another fun place to add a little detail. After compressing the portion that joins together, I smooth the surface and make sure I have a flat edge to attach the cylinder to. The bottom is now ready to attach the cylinder, so I score and slip the surfaces that will be joined. I'm very careful to match up the cylinder with the flattened edge of the bottom piece. I clean up the inside seam before removing the mold. Applying a little pressure before turning the cylinder over helps to keep it from separating when I lift the mold off. Once the mold has been removed, I use a roller to weld the seam and clean up the bottom seam. Having a curved bottom and a foot on my pieces elevates them and enhances the form. I like the look of this, and I think the result is visually appealing. I use this process for mugs, honey pots, garlic jars, sugar jars, and with a minor alteration to my template, I can make pouring vessels such as cream pitchers.